Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Chastity's Chess Challenge, the show where I play chess, have fun, provide commentary, teach chess, all kinds of things. Now, today's episode is very, very special. I'm just going to be sharing my desktop. You're not going to be seeing me. Because there's a school assignment that I want to show you. I have an Adobe Acrobat. I put this together in PowerPoint. It's about the game Chess Remix. I had to choose a game or a game studio to do future assignments on. I'm probably going to fail this class because it looks hard, and I'm not even sure I want to be in the video game industry anymore. But I did put a lot of effort into this. So here's the title page, Chess Remix, a very rare chess app on Steam that offers variants, unlike the competition. So it's important, why analyze this game? And I wrote a little bit here about what makes it unique. So you can read that, pause and read that if you like. And here's a screenshot. Here's a screenshot of Chess Remix, and it shows all these different games you can play, and there's more than that. There's a whole lot more games on Chess Remix than just that screenshot. And here are some possible improvements I've already identified about the weak artificial intelligence and how it's not always easy to see how variants are created. And this is not a very well-known game. It's really not. There's a few videos of it on YouTube and there is pages for it on social media, but it only has 4 Steam reviews, and there's so many chess apps that it doesn't get the attention that it deserves. It's a good game. Here's a screenshot of what it looks like when you're playing standard chess. And this is what I may possibly pitch about this game for future assignments. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. That's why it's a possible pitch. And here is a nice screenshot of what it looks like playing shogi on Chess Remix. And it looks really cool. And I explain why I chose this specific game for my assignments for my Portfolio 2 class this month. And this is about how I want to review more chess games. I want to review the popular games that are sold on Steam or Epic Game Store or anywhere on the internet, really. So I'm just showing my desktop of that right now. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to open Steam on my computer, and I'm going to launch Chess Remix, and I'm going to show you some things. Actually, though, I want to show you something on the Steam store before I get to Chess Remix. There's something very key that I want to show you. So once Steam properly loads, I didn't preload it at the time. I didn't think of that. Okay, and let's close the stupid advertisement here. There's a summer sale apparently. So let's go to the Steam store. Now, I'm going to do a search on the Steam store for Crazyhouse. Crazyhouse. Okay. Now, when I search for the term Crazyhouse, which is a popular chess variant, there are only 2 games that show up on here. And one of them is Chess Remix, and the other is Kaisa Board. I'm not sure how to say that. So there's only 2 chess games on Steam that offer Crazyhouse. I kid you not. Out of millions of games available on Steam, there's only 2, and Chess Remix is one of them. Also, if you do a search for shogi, you will see. Now, Let's Learn Shogi is a game that I do recommend because it teaches you how to play shogi very effectively. Definitely recommend that game. And this is a funny game where you have Japanese girls who play shogi very badly. It's hilarious, but it's not something for a serious shogi player. But in this list, you also find Chess Remix. And part of the reason it's grayed out because it's in my library, because I bought Chess Remix on Steam because it offered shogi. That's how I first found it. It's hard to find. If you're just looking for chess, you're not likely to find Chess Remix unless you scroll from one page after another. So with all that out of the way, I'm going to launch Chess Remix, and I'm going to give my honest opinion of the experience of playing Chess Remix, because this is actually a very, very good game here. And I'm just going to check back and see. No, I don't have any comments, but if there are any comments, I'll respond. So here's the thing. So, you have the regional variants. To the developer, Alexander Everett, let me say, first of all, I love, love, love that you put the three majorly known Asian variants of chess right here along this row. That's very, very good, because they are the Asian variants. They belong on their own row. They deserve that because they are special. And you have chess and remixes. So this is where everything Western chess. So look at this. So you can play chess here. I'm going to play a simple game of chess, and I'm going to set the AI to the strongest AI available on Chess Remix. And I'm just going to play a game against the computer here. We're going to see how this goes. This is actually very, very interesting indeed. So I did my knight. Now I'm going to do my king's pawn. Okay, this is interesting. And then let's get this bishop out here. I'm going to see if I can set up a scholar's mate or something similar and just wipe out this computer fast. Okay, they're just going to let me have that pawn. That's actually very interesting. Okay, that's kind of interesting. All right, let's advance this pawn 2 squares and see if they take that pawn or what they do. Okay, then I'm going to bring this queen to capture back that pawn. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, all right, interesting concept. So now let's try. Okay, can advance this 2 squares forward. Just playing a game of chess against the computer here, just so you can get a feel for how this game operates. It's actually it's very good for standard chess, but obviously it offers a lot more. It offers all the incredible variants that you can think of. Okay, let's put that bishop right there. Oh, okay. Oh, they're going to let me take their queen, but then I lose my queen at the same time. But you know what? I'm fine with that. I'll take their queen. They can take my queen if they like. And they did. But see, I also get to capture the bishop. So I took more of their material than they did of mine. So it looks like so far I'm actually winning. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. So I could capture that pawn, but I also don't want to lose this bishop here. So I'm just going to bring the bishop back a little bit to over here is what I'm going to do. Remember, this is the strongest AI available in this particular chess game, so keep that in mind. All right. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I could have taken the pawn, but I wanted to live. Oh, okay, that was dumb. I let them take my bishop there. I didn't even notice that. Oh well, it is what it is. I still think I can win this game. And see, a lot of people have never even heard of the chess variants. Wait, why? Why in the yeah? I'm getting to talking, and then I'm messing up because I'm trying to explain as I go. So I'm not playing at my highest level here. So excuse that nonsense. Hey, okay, let's do this. Let's advance that pawn and see what they do. Okay, let's, wait a minute. Hey, I know. Here's what I'm going to do. They can take that bishop if they want. I have bigger plans over here in the corner. Okay, perfect. Look at this. There's nothing to stop me now from getting that pawn to be a new queen. Yeah, that's what's... Oh, there is something to stop me. I was wrong. Okay, but you know what? That's really quite all right because all I have to do is I need to find a way to chase that knight away and see what becomes of it. All right, check. Here we go. This is very interesting now. Okay, yeah, this is fun. This is real fun. Okay, look at this, guys. Wait. No, that's not what I want to do yet. I have bigger plans. Let's go here and let's yeah, I'm gonna bring this rook over here. You'll see why. Okay, check. All right, there we are. Take that rook. Even though I made some very key mistakes, the AI is very stupid in Chess Remix, even at the strongest levels, so the developer may need to implement some form of stockfish or some kind of chess engine that's, or at least allow more higher levels, still have an adjustable slider. Okay, so there's that. So let's go here and attack this pawn. Okay, they're attacking the rook, but I'll just take that pawn. I haven't even advanced this pawn to the other side there yet. They take a pawn, but no matter, I get my new queen. See, it looks like you can just select the piece. Obviously, I'm going to take a queen because usually that's the right choice here. When you're trying to checkmate somebody, having a queen like that is just a very good idea. So now let's put this king in check right here. Okay, then let's kill that pawn. I'm going to checkmate my opponent here. Even though I made some very bad mistakes, I'm still going to checkmate him. It's not going to be hard now because I have this queen. All right. Okay, they had to move the king. I take the bishop. They really got nothing much they can do to me now. All right, check. Okay. Check. There we go. Well, it's not quite check yet. I mean, yeah, it's not checkmate. It's definitely check, but it's not yet quite checkmate. So now, there we go. Check. I'm going to take this final pawn. Once the pawn is out of our way, there's really nothing stopping me. Okay. So here's what we got going on now. Let's reduce the area which that king is allowed to move. Okay. Check. It's all going to be over now. There isn't much they can actually do at this point. I'm just narrowing down the territory that the king can travel. Okay. They still have a move though. They still do have a legal move. and that's a good thing. Okay, so now check. All right. All right. They're gonna go into the corner, then it's checkmate. There we go. Checkmate. So even though I made some very bad mistakes, I still, won that game. So let's go to review game and see what that offers. Okay, so you can review the game. You can step through the moves. You can go to the very end. You can go to the very beginning, and then step through one at a time the game that you just played. That's a nice feature. Review is a good feature. Okay, so now but let's explore. See, there are several popular chess variants. So you can customize the board setup. You can customize, some settings. I don't know much about how to change it. You can also change the theme, by the way. So look at that. You can have chess, but you can have kanji representing what it is. And there's a Chinese chess theme, but it's still standard chess, and there's a Korean chess theme, and you can create new styles. I don't know much about it, but you can create your own styles of how you want it to look. But let's go back to the default theme where it's all purple and they look like chess pieces. But more importantly, the rules. So there's chess and there's chess 960, where the pieces are randomly, behind the pawns, the pieces are randomly shuffled. There's Crazyhouse, and Crazyhouse is a lot of fun because you can put pieces back onto the board. There's Atomic Chess, where pieces blow each other up, including themselves when they capture other pieces. There's Absorption Chess, Capture the Leader. There's all of these different. I even made my own chess variant called Anastasia Chess. You can make your own chess variants on Chess Remix. It's actually one of the coolest chess apps. But I'm going to show you two more games because I only have so much time, but I really want to highlight what a cool app Chess Remix is. First, I'm going to play a game of Crazyhouse. We're going to set the strongest AI, and my plan is to totally just wipe out the AI in Crazyhouse. That's the plan. And I have this new opening that I'm doing lately where I move the knight because, when I'm doing the London system, or even if I'm doing the Queen's Gambit, I'm going to end up moving the knight to that spot anyway. I may as well, bring it out into the game, I mean, why not? Okay, so we got the knight there. Let's try getting this bishop out as in the London system. All right, that's very cool. Then let's get this pawn here. All right, yeah, they took my pawn, and that's not a bad thing to do at all, really. So, how about I just take that with my queen? That's what I like about queen's pawn openings, is that you get to just take with your queen if you feel like it. Oh, okay. So then they're going to do that. So then I will capture with my queen, and I'll put them in check. Okay. And then they put their bishop in the way. I haven't even dropped pieces back on the board yet. I certainly can, but I just haven't done so. But now is a good time. With Crazyhouse, if you capture your opponent's pieces, they turn to your color and you can drop them. So I'm going to drop this pawn right here. And see, the bishop can't move because it's pinned against the king. It would put the king in check to move the bishop. Oh, so they just dropped a pawn there. Okay, if they're going to drop a pawn there, I'll just capture it with my knight. I'm already winning this game, guys. Crazyhouse is a little bit harder for artificial intelligence to figure out than standard chess, because Crazyhouse is more complicated. It's like shogi, not that complex, but it's complicated. All right, so now what we got going on? Okay, sure, let's take that knight. We will do that. We will take that knight. And then I will take this bishop. I'm already winning. Like, So you see I have these pieces on the right side of my reserve that I can drop whenever I feel like it. So that's what's cool. So look at this. So now I can capture this pawn, put the king in check, and they could put something in the way to block it, of course, and they chose to use the knight. That's totally fine. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to just drop this bishop right here. Put the king in check. This is great, guys. Because now, see what we got going on. Now, capture that pawn. It's going to be checkmate. Yep, player one wins. So yeah, I just won at standard chess. I won at Crazyhouse. Now keep in mind, chess and Crazyhouse are what I play the most of the Western chess variants, obviously, standard and Crazyhouse. And there's so many more. But for my third and final game for this stream, what I want to do is I want to show you Shogi, because Shogi is a game I love. I love the game of Shogi because it's basically Japanese Crazyhouse. That's what it is. And I know how to play Shogi. Notice it says the most popular version of chess in Japan. Captured pieces are then returned to the board by the capturing player. This rule is thought to be based on 15th century mercenaries switching sides instead of being killed. So here's the thing. If you don't know how to play Shogi, this isn't going to make sense. But I'm going to play a game of Shogi, and let's see if I can win this game in the same way I win the other games. Let's try this. I'm going to move my lance pawns just because, in the past, it's proven to be generally a good idea to do so. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to advance this pawn here, the center pawn, and I have a strategy. I don't know if it's going to work out or not, but I do have a strategy. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that pawn there. Their pawn will capture my pawn. Pawns captured differently in Shogi than chess. You need to keep that in mind. They capture one in front of them the same way they move. Okay, so I captured their pawn there. And now it's time, I want to get some other pieces involved into the game here. But first, let's move this rook here and we will promote the rook. We're going to promote the rook. Now, click if you want to promote a piece on Chess Remix and you're playing Shogi, click the red piece because the red piece means it's promoted. So it's like a dragon rook or whatever. So now that it's an advanced rook, it gains more movement capabilities than what it had before. So I'm already winning this game because I have a promoted rook. It's a king rook, basically. It has the same options as a rook in chess, but it also can move like a king does. So it's kind of special in that way. So we're doing that there. Okay. Oh, very interesting. So now what we got going on is the gold general nor the silver general will be able to get me here. So I'm going to go there. There we are. Okay, so they did that. Now here's where it gets interesting because if I move my bishop here, wait, no, that's not in line. Okay, that's not in line with, so I can't put the king in check like I was thinking I could. Okay, so instead I need to retreat the rook. Don't want to lose this rook because this rook is extremely important, basically. It's a very important rook. Okay, now they're advancing that there. I'm still going to get this bishop moved here. You'll see why. Okay, so now I put the king in check there, and their movement options are a little bit limited here. Okay, they can move there, that's fine, but now that the king has moved there, we're going to put the king in check, and we're going to promote the bishop. Okay. Yeah, so now the king has gone there, and this is just getting weirder all the time. Because, see, I don't know if I can checkmate just yet, but I'm going to capture a few more pieces, and we're going to see what develops as a result of this. This is actually very, very cool. Okay, it's time. We need to get some other pieces onto the board here. That's what we need to do. I'm going to get this pawn moved. That king is a little bit trapped, but it has a lot of pieces defending it. Oh, they're just going to let me take a pawn? Wait, oh, it's a trap. If I take that pawn, they'll just take my lance. But is that really the worst thing? Well, I don't know. Actually, here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to put this pawn, drop a pawn in the way so that the bishop cannot get to the lance yet. Okay, that's cool. That's real cool. And now I have the option to, yes, I'm going to capture this pawn. And the bishop may take my pawn. They may do that, but I'm prepared for that. The bishop takes that, but now I get to come over here and destroy this gold general. So I don't care about the lance anymore. I'm ahead in pieces. I can afford to lose a few. So now let's wipe out the lance. I capture their lance, so it doesn't matter that they capture mine because I get to just drop it back onto the board. Now that bishop is wreaking havoc there. That bishop is wiping out my other pieces because they're not defended. But now let's look at this situation. So here we have the lance can drop and put the king in check. That's what we can do. Okay, then they drop a pawn in the way. And that's, hey, that's an acceptable response, obviously. But while they're messing around with that, I will just go and capture more pieces. There's nothing wrong. I can just capture more pieces. And they, yeah, so see, they captured another one of my pawns. I have to do something about this bishop. I'm just not sure what to do yet. But I believe I am winning this game, actually. So let's see what we got going on here. Hey, I know. Let's drop this. We're going to drop this knight right here and attack the silver general. That's what we're going to do. Okay, they captured that lance. But see, now I get to capture that and put the king in check. And now it's checkmate, I think. Let's see here. Because how can the king get out? Yeah, player one wins. So it just took a few seconds for the game to realize I had won. Because the king had no escape. You can't drop a piece to block a check when the piece is right next to the king. So I just won standard chess, Crazyhouse, and shogi all in one stream. But Chess Remix is an amazing app. It's absolutely great. And if we go to the list of all games here, you see there's chess, there's shogi, it mentions the most popular ones. Like it looks like it starts with the most popular, but then it goes on to other lesser known ones like Chaturanga, thought to be the ancestor to all chess games, first known from the Gupta Empire in India. Like this game is not just a way to play popular board games. It's also a history lesson. Like Chess Remix is definitely an app. Like if you are a chess player and you want to learn about, a lot of different chess remixes or variants, definitely buy Chess Remix on Steam. It's also on iOS or Android, but it's good. Now, if you want to play against real people instead of artificial intelligence, you need to go to lichess.org. And also, there's some other sites like PyChess, for instance, which has pretty much every variant. Maybe not every single variant Chess Remix has, but it has a lot. It even has Duck Chess. But yeah, so definitely wanted to show my audience, Chess Remix because it's a really fun game. You even have checkers and tic-tac-toe. Like this has just about all the board games you could want to play. And also remember how there was one other chess game on Steam that that I had found. Well, that one, let's see here. Okay, I want to see okay, let's go back and let's look for Crazyhouse again on the Steam store. I forgot the name of it. Crazyhouse. Okay, we're going to look for the Crazyhouse variant because Crazyhouse is the keyword. So Kaisa board. I don't know how that's pronounced, but it looked like a good game, and it said it had Crazyhouse as a variant. So I will probably be reviewing that game for a future stream on my Twitch channel. So look forward to that. I buy the chess games so that I can play them, so I can learn from them, so that I can review them, so that I can teach people the good chess games that are out there. That's kind of what I do because this show is Chastity's Chess Challenge. But you can think of this as kind of Chastity's Chess Review as well. And you'll see that I did write a review for Chess Remix. So yeah, definitely wanted to put that out there because not everybody knows about this game. So thanks for watching. Gonna close Steam for now. And I didn't get any comments, but just so you know, if you do type any comments in the Twitch chat while I am streaming, I can still read them once I go back to OBS here, and then I can reply to them either by text or by speaking. So I have all the technology figured out as far as OBS goes, what I can do and all that. So thank you for listening to my TED Talk about Chess Remix. Probably the best chess game available on Steam because it includes other variants besides Western chess.